guys, so today I'm going to be doing my mirror favorites since I have not done a favorites video yet, so this is it. Yeah, I know a lot of people do these really early on. For some reason I decided to do this like, let's see here, what day is it? The 4th of June. So I'm doing this a tad late, not really late, but kind of. And I wanted to go ahead and get this rolling. So yeah, this month I actually had a lot of stuff that I really liked. So hopefully bear with me. It might be quite a lot of junk, but this product that I've been really loving is something I'm so sad to tell you guys you can't really get anymore. Maybe I'm not really sure if you can or not. But it's the Weekend to the Beach Cream Bronzer. And it's called Weekend. I don't know if I made that clear enough. But what I do with this is, I don't know if you can tell, but like on my cheeks, I look bronzier than usual. You probably can't tell. This lighting is probably making me look really pale, even though honestly today I look bronzy, but I don't know if you can really tell on this camera. Anyway, what I do is I take it and I put it on my cheekbones first, and then I go ahead and put on my Orgasm NARS blush afterwards, because it kind of gives like a really nice, like glowy, I don't know, it just gives a really nice glowy effect to the whole makeup look. So yeah, next product would probably be, I have so many. The next product would probably be the Maybelline Fit foundation. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this before, but it's like Maybelline's new foundation line slash like concealer, all that jazz. They all come with like the same number on them if to like find your perfect fit. And this one is 115, so it's like the super duper de-duper light one. It's in Ivory, and I absolutely adore this foundation. First of all, it's not too heavy, which is really nice. And second of all, it's just got a really nice creamy consistency, which is so good on the skin, and I just like it. And also the concealer that you can like pair with it is so good, so good. Sometimes I actually use it as an eye primer. Which is awesome because it does double time. But yeah, those two together are really great. Yeah, those two, awesome. So once again, I'm 115. I'm 10 in this, 115 in this. So it can fit you perfectly. You can like match everything up, and yeah, it's just really good. Next favorite is another foundation. I know I'm like going over two, but this one's actually a tinted moisturizer. And this is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20 Oil Free, and I'm wearing that today. I'm actually wearing the Maybelline Concealer in this today. I absolutely adore this moisturizer. Okay, the thing is, I never really understood tinted moisturizers because I didn't ever know if I was supposed to like apply on moisturizer and then put this over it, or if this is supposed to be my moisturizer or what. Because normally when I wash my face, I immediately put lotion on afterwards. So I was like, okay, am I supposed to put this foundation on afterwards? I don't really know. So what I did was I always put lotion on first and then I put this on, and it made it so oily and like not workable and very just gross. And I never liked this foundation. I was like, this sucks, I don't like this. But then I later found out that I could just use this as my moisturizer, and I was like, that makes so much more sense. So I went in, used it as my moisturizer, and now it's like one of my favorite foundations. If I'm not wanting heavy foundation, I skip out on the Maybelline one and I go for this one. And this one just gives you such good coverage. I don't know, it's still like glowy without giving you like nasty skin, if that makes sense. It's really awesome, and it actually really helps my under eye circles. I think it's because it moisturizes underneath there, and then it also covers it up. So it does like double time. It doesn't make it crusty, and it doesn't like suck the moisture out of it. It's really nice, and I love it. Okay, so next product would probably be my, I know I keep going over foundations, but these are kind of my favorite foundations of lately, so, you know, I'm just going to keep going over them. My next favorite foundation is probably the CoverGirl Natural Luxe. This has been another favorite of mine. I've just been really into trying different foundations, and I found that these three are like the best ones ever. This one is SPF 10. It's in 320. And the bottle looks like that. It's actually really little if you compare it to, like, say, the Laura Mercier. I don't know if you can tell, this is just kind of like little. This one, I would say that I would put this in, like, I don't know, like my travel bag or something. And I would say it's almost exactly like the Laura Mercier. This one's a little bit more matte, and it actually is a little bit more of a foundation rather than just like a tinted moisturizer, even though it kind of does the same thing for me at least. But this is an Aspen Trimble, which I think is awesome that they add like a different weird name to the things because they're like natural. And it says foundation with a hint of jojoba extract and Cucumber water gives flawless luxury coverage with a barely there feel. And I completely agree. It's very moisturizing without being like heavy. It's very just which is really nice for summer. So when I go to the beach sometime, hopefully I'll get to go sometime this summer. I don't know. Maybe we'll go as a family. I'm not really sure. But if I ever get to go to the beach, this will be my thing that I use for the beach. Awesome foundation. Seriously. Those three, great foundations. Those have been my favorites. I love them. I should probably just do a foundation video. That is like way too much information to just put in this video, considering I'm already at like 8 minutes. That's not good. Next favorite has probably been these CoverGirl liquid line eyeliners. I got these actually not a while back, like last week maybe, and they are awesome. Oh my gosh, like every single line you draw with these is so like pow without being, it's okay. You know what, it's like the Urban Decay eyeliners. They last longer though, and they're silkier, like putting on, and they don't dry out like Urban Decays do, because for mine at least, my Urban Decay eyeliner dries out so fast. So it's really nice to have like an eyeliner that lasts you forever, and it's just really good quality, and I would have to say these do that. So yeah, this is actually one I'm wearing right now, and then I'm wearing a little bit of this gray one. Oh, I don't know where it is, but it's gorgeous. It's like a peacock blue, and I'm actually wearing that on my upper lash line today, and it is so good, so good. So really like those. Next favorite has probably been all of the Sigma brushes I've been using this month. All of these little brushes like this and stuff. Just basically all of them in general. I just love having nice clean brushes around. And I'm actually, if you guys didn't already know this, I'm giving away Sigma brushes. I have like a Sigma brush contest in another video. I'll put in a link in the description box. If you haven't seen that, seriously guys, if you want a free big Sigma brush kit, professional, the biggest one they have, go on there and enter in the competition, because you guys can get a free one, which is so awesome. My favorite has probably been the CoverGirl Outlast lip stains, these two little guys. I freaking love lip stains so dang much. I love them to death, and these have been some of my favorites. I know a lot of people don't like these. They remind people of markers, but I kind of like that. Like, I have a childlike fantasy of being able to like draw on my face. Maybe that's why I love makeup so much, but like seriously, these are awesome. This one is in, oh, I don't know, 405, so pink one 405, and this red one is 402. And they're both really pretty colors. I mean, they show up really bold on your lips. And they smell so good. They smell like candy, which is awesome. And they're just really, really good lip colors. I just love the way they look on my lips. I would put one on right now, but I'm kind of wearing like a beachy thing, so I didn't really want to put on like lip stains. One of my last favorites was probably the Stila Color Push Up All Over Color in Rose Flash, and I love the way it looks. It's just a very rose color. It's not as like wild as like a really bright pink, but it's just a really good solid color. So that's one of my last favorites. Absolute last favorite of this month was probably my dog Calvin. If you guys don't know, I made a video 2 days ago, and I was just telling you guys that I couldn't put up a video that night because Calvin had passed away, and he was a dog we've had for 10 years in my family. You know, he was a really big deal to our family. He was kind of our like family mascot. And I don't know if this makes sense to a lot of you guys, but if you've never had a pet before that's lived for so long and then he dies, or if you have had a pet before, you know how hard it is to like see him like sad and dying and all that jazz. You know, like we have 3 wiener dogs, or we used to. We have 3 wiener dogs, and like Calvin was like the head of the pack and like ran around, and like he kind of like protected our family, I guess, even though he was like 15 pounds, like this big. Like if we ever got lost in the woods, he would always run up beside us and make sure that we knew where we were going, and he was always just kind of like our little protector. He always knew when you were sad, and he was just a really great dog, and I don't know, we could never actually ask for a better dog. And I know a lot of people don't like little dogs, but he wasn't really a little dog, I guess. He thought he was a big dog. He had the personality of a big dog in a little bitty body, and he was so intelligent and smart and knew what was going on. Anyway, he's my absolute favorite of this month, favorite of life, I guess, this far. Yeah, those are my May beauty favorites and one family favorite, I guess. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I want to hear what your favorites are, so please put them in the description box, because I want to hear all about them and all that jazz. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!